Are you aware of the ways that spirit communicates with you, sends you messages, signals? I get a lot through music, through lyrics, through sound, through the different clairs. If you are interested in looking at psychic senses, you're not quite sure what they are, which ones you have, which ones that you've always had, which ones you have recall of from childhood, from growing up, which ones you feel are awakening or becoming strong in you now. If it's a sense of taste bringing you messages or transporting you to something, it's smells, a strong sense of smell maybe becoming sharper for you, and so on. Drop a comment, let me know if you're feeling one of the clairs is becoming stronger for you, or if you're wanting to learn more about psychic senses to reconnect with yours. Perhaps you'd like to receive attuned to Reiki with me that truly brings that sensitivity out. And some may view it as both a blessing and a curse in the way you feel so much more. But what makes that beautiful is it makes you more real, true, and alive. It makes you more human in this world. It makes you able to discern between what is for you and what is not. And there's an emotional intensity coming up this full moon in Scorpio, also Pluto placement in Scorpio. My Venus is in Scorpio, so it's intense, intense depth and feeling, and you're invited to truly allow that emotion to flow. You may find in some way that you have lowered your tolerance for certain things that you're wanting to be on steadier ground in the way that you can feel regulated in your body, where you're feeling conditions are lining up even more for you in your favor for your benefit. And you can command and code that into your reality. You may even find that you're willing to take certain steps down a pathway because your vision is that it aligns with your truth and who you are, your authentic expression, and getting to pour more into being who you are as a sovereign soul and being, that you do not give anybody or anything outside of you authority over you. You are your own inner authority. This is a higher truth from a point of consciousness. All is consciousness, and you can align with that source code and activation. I already am and have everything, while choosing to be interdependent in dynamics where you feel there's healthy, secure attachment style, there is healthy communication, that Uranus in Gemini energy, that you are far more easily and readily able to attune to your body, to reset your nervous system, to be aware of what contracts or shrinks or fries it, that you're not allowing that. You're remaining steady in your body. You keep your practices in the morning and at night. There's so much more on that inside my book, Evolving in Embodiment. It's your bodily work, your body as the instrument, fine tuning that in movement, in weightlifting, in doing Qigong. I'm also certified in that, can share a resource with you for a warm-up practice, for some exercises to charge up your Qi, your energy, tapping your body, doing EFT tapping. It might sound that I'm quite enthusiastic and it's all just coming out of me right here, right now. I wasn't planning on saying these things, just in the in Theos, being in that godly state. It just comes out of you in enthusiasm, and you feel it even more in the voice. I was walking towards my tarot deck saying to myself, isn't it amazing how we can intend to channel, to shift, to get on the vibration? And I was laughing almost in a partnership with spirit, saying, yeah, you know where I'm going and what I'm doing. You know, the intention is already there. You know, you're giving me my cards. Like, there's that audacity coming about, and you know who you are. You're starting the month of May with the opening and the closing both being on a full moon. That's powerful. And these full moons we haven't had in eons. You know, these energies are quite potent and strong, and it's an intensity. Like Scorpio is transformation, it's also death. And as I was going to go to the deck to get my messages and say what's coming out, what are the messages, what's the collective insight for this video today, and I kid you not, and I have another deck to take cards out during this video to see what spirit brings through in real time, that what was coming out was moon. I just had to laugh at that. It's the energy of the full moon, of following your intuition even more deeply, to follow ritual, to do cleansing, to be intentional, to release what no longer serves you, to call in and claim what is for you. And I'm hosting and creating an online gathering tomorrow for the full moon in Scorpio to bring you through channeled insights specific to the day, to that energy, but also prompts and guidance for you to harness that energy with an energy healing meditation, activating experience with sound healing frequency music, where you can simply lay back and allow yourself to receive, calibrate in your body, in your field, to that new level upgrade within you, and activation and releasing and calling in, coding in, claiming, commanding that ascension within you in your field. If you'd like to be there, drop me an email so that someone on the team can send you the links, the information, and more. I would absolutely love to see some of you who are here on this channel stepping into that space to receive, to be part of that activation, to unite together. And that group manifestation together is so powerful for transformative healing effect on the planet. And it can add to, and everyone's setting the intention to add to, the collective manifestation of higher good. It adds to your, excuse me, I need to have something to drink there. It adds to your manifestation. It's adding more energy. It's charging it up even more, rather than you manifesting individually by yourself. There's the collective manifestation together is even more powerful. And that is the powerful energy of gathering in these spaces together. What also commit is death in a positive way, a death of a version of you, a death to a cycle, a death to patterns, to limiting beliefs, a death to what is coming to me quite strongly now. And I'd seen it in my book as I ask Spirit to guide me to something to speak on, or a theme, or an energy that needs to be brought to awareness for releasing, for activation, for alignment with higher, with better, with abundance, with truth. And what was coming was self-sabotage. And it may be that you're looking and viewing the ways that you may potentially self-sabotage yourself in your energetics, in your body, in perhaps not holding the posture of your wealthiest, healthiest, most successful self, in entertaining thinking states that do not serve you, since you're manifesting far more rapidly now in these times through thoughts. So you want to be clear on, is this thought benefiting me? Is this the thought of an older version of me? My new actualized evolved version of me doesn't entertain that thought, doesn't think that. I'm catching myself. I'm weeding that out of my garden. So I got cut off at a point where I was talking about death and death of limitation and versions of you collapsing as you claim this new emboldened and version of you that is more loving of yourself, that believes in the best for yourself, that is entertaining best case scenario, that is in deep appreciation, that owns the dark feminine also, and owns that lower tolerance for anything that's not allowing you to be in your shine, in your authenticity, in your full vibrancy, in your life force energy and vitality, and taking up space in your body and energetically, as this is who I am now, and this is who I'm claiming, this is who I get to be. And it is the death of any sense of shrinking or contracting in that sense, or people pleasing or pandering, or noticing where there may be energy leakage or drainage as it resonates for you, and you're reclaiming your power and calling energy back to you. It's also commit is a Ten of Swords, and that is letting go of anything that is maybe intrusive or interfering with your field, that your higher self is saying no. That's done, that's gone, death to that, that we're rising and thriving. And I asked for an outcome card, and we're getting the Ace of Pentacles. You've got mermaid energy there. You've got holding up your wealth and prosperity, your sovereignty. It's also masculine energy. It's masculine and feminine there in the way it's connected with the waters. But you're taking action in ways that are bringing about more of your desires. You're willing to build. You're willing to be part of that, creating infrastructure that allows you to build systems, or to be steady on your vision and what you're growing, to create more of the reality that you prefer through your body, through your energetics, through your vision, through alignment, through what deeply resonates in your heart and soul. I'm asking Spirit for a card from the Magdalene deck for this collective who clicked on this video. You may breathe into your belly and set an intention to receive insight or clarity on something that you may have been questioning, wondering about, or to see if this message resonates for you, if this gives you some sense of an aha or an insight, or a message or a synchronicity for you. And then again, you're welcome to connect with your own cards, with your own guidance, to journal, to script. I really support other people having greater trust in their own channel. I'm going through some calls with clients today on exactly that. I'm already seeing and feeling and sensing what that is as a psychic, as an intuitive, wanting others to develop a deeper relationship with their own intuition and their own channeling abilities, their own insights, their own. You are the source. You are the frequency that you have everything available and accessible to you. What comes out is war and peace, and perhaps having a conflict of interest between the mind and the heart. And you need to align them. You need to get them on board together. And what you can do is move your body. You can listen to your body, following the body more over the mind, that you're not in systems of overthinking. You're moving your body, you're in the body, you're listening to the body. The body is consciousness. As a subconscious mind, the reflection of the subconscious mind is always communicating with you and speaking to you and telling you, giving you signals from your future self through the body as a portal. So the more you care for it and move your body and allow stillness and rest and take care of you and do tapping on all of those things that I mentioned at the start of this video, the more you're in harmony with yourself, the more you're in your movement, the more you're in enjoyment. Okay, there's something coming to light about past lives of connections. There may be some kind of contracts there coming to an end, or you may feel that something is carrying over and how you're in service to something that's beyond you because you know that this is part of your soul path or you're part of your calling. Take it as it resonates for you. Divine matrix has come in. This may be how you're unhooking or untethering yourself from aspects of the patriarchal matrix in that sense and aligning more with the divine mother matrix within you through that divine feminine, also that dark to feminine energy being there, that being sassy and spicy and bold, and the sting I'm getting of Scorpion as well, that you're willing to defend and protect yourself in the sense that you get to be love within you. You get to claim your love, you get to be greater love, you get to let your lotus flower open and bloom. And it is the flower moon. Wow. So more revelations are coming through and being made to you on what truly is for you on the pathway forward. For some reason, energy of family has come out. And what's come to me is there is no separation at all, is consciousness. So you are the main character in your own movie. Everything has served a purpose. Everything is here to trigger, to activate, to initiate you in the way that you can be in peace and harmony and acceptance of everything. You may even observe others as energies over anything else and be in peace and harmony with how you get to refine your energy and how you feel and your perception and how you're seeing things and how you're feeling, and you want to be more loving within you. This is wow, energy of liberation coming out. And we also have the beloved, that you are so loved. You need to remember that God loves you, that the God Goddess forces within you, that you are unconditionally loved. And we see stars there. We've got energy of indigo children. It may have been that you feel that you've come into this incarnation having this higher frequency and higher state of awareness to, in comparison to other energies that were around you. You may even observe in conversation with certain family members that they're not quite as conscious as you are, and not to say that they're not evolved in other aspects on their life journey. They may be in enjoyment of their life. They may be actively seeking ways to engage in pleasure and to be in fun and to be happy in their life, yet are not aware of certain things from a point of consciousness or aware of systems that are corrupt in the same way. They may, for instance, still watch the news and yet go out to a party and be in enjoyment and merriment and not quite understand the path of spiritual awakening and consciousness and integrating into wholeness and feeling your emotions. It may be that they busy themselves and they fill up their calendar and they're always seeking things to do outside of them or seeking dopamine hits rather than being with their emotions and not having these substances or external stimulus or entanglements or relationships or things outside of them that may outsource power to as a source of happiness or fulfillment or to fill something. Let me know how that resonates for you. Yet if you are activating and connecting with that unconditional love inside of you, you know that it's always available and accessible to you. You're not needing to have certain conditions line up or circumstances. You can be good either way. You don't give power or authority to something outside of your own life force energy. You are the main character. It's your life force energy that is everything, that is currency. And you want to keep your attention and focus on you feeling harmonious, on you building, on you creating impact, and you pouring into your vision and dream and creating more of the life that you prefer. And it begins with how you are feeling and what you are entertaining in mind, body, and soul, what you're moving on, what action steps you are taking in this almost rebellious, defiant, soft, pleasurable, engaged, happy, alive, vibrant love of yourself and life And this is sacred prayer. The more you can love your body and love your vessel and love your energy and speak and code in loving thoughts into your energy and into your being, this is a way of giving reverence to God. This is the way of saying thank you to creation. This is the way of saying creation is already finished. This is the way of quantum leaping by knowing all is available and accessible to you here in the now. And you can be in wonder and awe and return to your childlike state. So isn't it amazing? Isn't it incredible that something magical is unfolding for me right here, right now? Isn't it amazing that money absolutely loves me and is drawn to me? Why am I such a magical magnet for opportunities and money and momentum that draw out expansion in my reality within me, in my field, in my energy, and that I'm so blessed? Why am I the luckiest person that I know? Why am I so divinely safe, protected, nourished, adored, spoiled, pampered, blessed? I'm so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. You can code in and claim these things through speaking. Your word is your wand, speaking it into your energy. I speak love into every atom and cell of my being, of my energy. I know I'm divinely, abundantly blessed and favored and supported and adored. That is higher truth. I'm so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. Why is everything always working out for me? Why has everything always worked out for me? Why has everything unfolded in my favor for my benefit? Why have I received my next level upgrade in my reality, in loving, authentic connection, in beauty, in harmony, in serenity, in calm, in peace, in expansion, in empowerment, in alignment, in devotion, in pleasure in my life, in receptivity, in receiving? Why am I so good at receiving? Maybe you want to be saying that even more. I have very specific prompts for this full moon in Scorpio tomorrow that align with that specific energy, so you can make the powerful shift. You can code in and command and refine things for your energy, for your frequency moving forward. My 6-week group coaching Evolve starts next week, and that is very much about you leveraging the power of your voice and visibility. Since when you show up in that in itself, in your voice and visibility, you're actually rewiring your nervous system in real time. You're manifesting better in your reality in real time. And you're supporting others who listen to you, who feel you, who witness you, who see your frequency. You're part of uplifting that consciousness. You're part of elevating and raising vibrations. And you get to be in your unique frequency as you do that. And the more you are authentic and true to you, the more you're calling in and commanding better into your reality, since it's the highest state to be in. And your feeling and thinking states in your embodiment is what's drawing in through identity shifting your boldly claimed, passionate heaven on earth reality. That's what this channel is for. We can experience certain things in intensity in the movements of planets and so on. Yet the more you are on the trajectory of alchemy, of allowing emotion to flow and move, to being deeply feeling and sensitive and tapping into these things and aligning with higher, you are on that upward spiral. You're sharing that knowledge, you're sharing that consciousness with others. You're part of raising vibrations. And as you empower others, you empower yourself. As you help others, you help yourself. And it always tends to be the people who've hit rock bottom, who have come from nothing, who have had nothing, that always have the most to give, that are the most generous of spirit, who have the biggest hearts. And it's those people in these changing times that better get ready to receive. It is your receiving area, it is your thriving area. It's when all of the money, the wealth, the opportunities, the magical connections, soulmate union, and more coming in for you. If you want to really feel that you're aligning with that, you're week by week energetically shifting through energetic calibrations that I facilitate each week in that adventure of Evolve with your tasks, your guided meditations, and more, then drop me an email to get your link. I'll put even a link down below to get your ticket if you want to be there and make that decision to say, I'm in. Yes, I'm saying yes to me, my energy, my investment in this, because this is what is bringing about this upgrade in my reality. Investing in your energetics and that personal development in your spiritual practices is the best thing that you can do to elevate in your life, because it's bringing in, drawing in that quantum leap and shifting in your reality. I would absolutely love to see you there. Thank you for being here, for applying to my mentorships, getting a copy of my book, Evolving in Embodiment. It's on Amazon, link in the description box below, for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing to this channel, for sharing it with others. If you have been more following these videos and you haven't subscribed yet, I really recommend that you do, because it supports the reach. It supports other people getting these activations, these codes of listening to, receiving this energetic shift through this transmission in this video, of knowing their options, of aligning with better, being wildly delusional, optimistic, because it is in real time creating better for you in your energy and in your reality. That's what we're here for. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being here. See you in the next one. That's it.